I was writing this sermon, I was thinking about the people of Ukraine. News reports were, at the time when I started writing this, the news reports were saying that over 3 million people had been displaced from their homes. In a country of 45 million, over 3 million had been displaced from their homes and were living somewhere else because of the Russian invasion. This morning I heard that that number is over 10 million people, either internally displaced within the Ukraine itself or having officially fled out of the country. 10 million people living in exile. Their country trashed, their homes ruined, their lives destroyed. If Isaiah was writing today, so Isaiah was writing to Hebrew people who were living in exile. If Isaiah was writing today, he might be writing to Ukrainians. And I want you to listen to how this would sound to them. Isaiah chapter 55, beginning with verse 1. Here's an invitation from God. He says, "Come. Come, all who are thirsty. Come to the waters. Come, you who have no money. Come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without cost. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me. Eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare." Imagine what that must have sounded like to people living as refugees in Babylon. Imagine what that must have sounded like to people living in exile. Imagine what those kinds of words would sound like if you were Ukrainian and you had just fled your country and you had nothing. The words of come and eat, come and buy wine and bread and milk, and don't worry about the cost because I'm going to give it to you. Come. Imagine having fled to the border. You're tired and you're hungry and you're scared and you don't know where your next meal is going to come from and you don't know where you're going to find shelter. And there's signs that people have put up that says, "Come, everybody who's thirsty. Come if you're hungry. Come if you're cold. There's a pub over here about a mile away and they're offering free food and free place to stay and it's warm and it's nice. Just come. Come as you are. You don't have to have anything. Just come." That's the invitation from God here.